Yo, what is going on, everyone? Jeezy TV, welcome back to New Music Friday, where we have a new mixtape release. I'm gonna try from now on to do at least one album of the week so we can kind of get some considerations for our end of the year list. So far this year we've listened to The Kid Laroi, obviously A$AP Rocky dropped, and now we have IDK as kind of the big album of the week. Now, obviously guys like 42 Doug dropped, on a while back Youngboy dropped. I've already kind of missed out on some of those guys, so that's my bad. Maybe I'll go back and re-listen to Youngboy for some consideration. There's a lot of big albums coming up. I wouldn't say this is one of them, but IDK is a guy that I was a really big fan of back in like my high school years. He dropped Is He Real? I think that's what it was called. He dropped a bunch of albums. I can't remember the names of them, but just a very insightful guy. Was really supposed to be like the next Kanye West is what a lot of people are kind of looking at him as. His career hasn't quite fleshed out in the way that I would have liked it to, but still, we have a brand new mixtape here, a fresh new start, and I'm actually pretty excited to listen to him, so let's go. Oh, so that was the sample that Drake used on Push-Ups. That's kind of interesting. No I.D producing this? That's sick. Oh, fuck. IDK might be back. He actually produced this track himself. This is insane. Okay, we got Black Thought on this next track. Really cool chorus as well with this Jamaican guy. Joey Valence. I've heard of him before. Very much a Beastie Boys inspired guy. A kind of an interlude here. IDK is a very cinematic type of guy if you haven't heard him before. This is a wild fucking song, and obviously the title, Cop, makes me infer it's about like police brutality, political issues. DMX, let's fucking go. RIP to DMX, man. There he is. What the fuck is IDK saying here? But Conductor Williams kind of here with like this Griselda type beat. I like this. That was a crazy transition, but No I.D is also producing on this. This shit is crazy. Here's MF Doom and Conductor Williams on here. I love his producer tag, by the way. Misogynistical, that is a weird track title, but solid groovy track. Really dope sampling on this track, but here's Pusha T. What a year he had with Eclipse last year. I think this is RZA, and to get RZA on an album in 2026, oh yeah, here he is. This shit is crazy. Alrighty, so that was the brand new IDK mixtape. I don't love it, but man, that could have some considerations, especially if that ends up being better than the Don Toliver album, because I do think about like 2 albums a month is what I'm going to do to start really taking consideration, so it's a little more widespread. Obviously, we'll see when the year ends. Some months will be more stacked than others, but that was a really solid project, really much like an old school hip-hop ode, kind of what Clips did last year. I think this is kind of going to be somewhat of the Clips of this year, even though that album is incredible. I enjoyed this. This was really fun. You know, you get RZA, you get Pusha T, MF Doom, and DMX posthumously, Conductor Williams and No I.D, and even IDK himself being very much big producers on this project. Joey Valence. That is really fucking cool. So with that being said, leave a like, comment, subscribe, go check out the socials, follow wherever you are at, do whatever. It is New Music Friday. We got 2 more releases. Kablam!